to see me though first. Can you see me now? Yay! That's what I mean with this platform is weird sometimes. So hello again. Now you see me. My God, I never know what I'm doing. So hello again. Lovely to see you all. And today is all about the root and the navel or sacral chakra, as they call it, navel or sacral. May I ask, well, some of you for sure, I know you heard about chakras already, but is here anybody in this group right now who has never heard of chakras or has heard about it but doesn't know much at all? Just so I can figure where I start and how much I explain about chakras in general. So those that don't know much, just comment and I will make sure that I cover a little bit more. So let's see. Okay, nobody's commenting, so I guess most of you know already a little bit about chakras, which is amazing. So as I said, it's all about the root and the navel chakra. And I will try and dive into all the different areas, how it can affect us, whether it's health, love life, whether it's improving existing relationships, or, for people who are single, what's blocking them to find the right person, whether it's financial abundance, it's about business or career. So just to get an overview here, can everybody comment below? What's your number one thing you would like to know today? Which area? Is it more business related or health related, love related? Or is there anybody here who just wants a general overview? So let me know in the comments so I can make sure that everything is addressed. Okay, we have a good mix here. Love life. Those who say love life, can you let me know if it's finding the right person or if it's improving your existing relationships? That would be very handy to know. Let's see. Finding the right person. Yay! Yes. So good mix of everything. Work, money. Awesome. We have everything covered. Nobody said health, but I'll quickly go through health as well, just in case anybody is watching this as a replay and has health issues. Awesome. Okay. So I will be giving psychic guidance later on. And I'll be diving into either your root or navel chakra and see what comes up there. So, Lynn was going to say health. Awesome. So it's going to be covered for sure. Okay, my dears. So now that you saw me, I'm going to go back to my presentation style. Let's see if this works now. Of course, now that I want my presentation, it's not popping up, is it? That's too funny. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's see. How strange. I cannot find my slides now. Just give me 1 second. Open. I know I have to go like this. Right. Can you please confirm if you can see my slides? Oh, thanks God. Okay, this is working. Awesome. Okay. So, awesome. Let me just take a sip of water. Okay, so next slide. So just everybody knows what we are discussing today. It will be all about boom chakra laka. So it's a bit about me for those who never met me, don't know who I am. Just a few minutes. Then we dive into root chakra, into your navel or sacral chakra. And then I will also be giving psychic guidance and a little special offer to work with me, be it one-on-one or in an upcoming group program that I shall discuss with you in a bit. But yeah, let's start with just a little bit about who I am. So my name is Lais, and I work as a psychic healer and women's empowerment coach. I created a 21-step system to help women to co-create with the universe on whatever it is, their business, their love life, health, becoming a mom, creating a family, all sorts of different things. And so I assist women in releasing their abundance blocks from the past, present, and future. And mostly those are stuck in our chakras, right? So that's why they're so important. And tonight, as I said, we will dive into root and navel. So let's. Oh, I wanted to read out this beautiful quote here. The chakra is a doorway. So these are doorways that lead you into other dimensions, but you have to focus on them to the exclusion of everything else. I love this quote because that's exactly how I find what it is. When I concentrate on my clients' chakras, it's like little books. Every chakra for me is a little book or a doorway, as they call it here. And then through my psychic awareness or through meditation, through, when we reach a higher conscious level, we get all sorts of information from all these different chakras. And as I said, they look to me like little books. And I go and read in them. And then at the end, when I saw all the different chakras, all the different little stories, it then is like a bigger story that I can tell my client all the things I saw or retrieved from their chakras. So it's an absolutely amazing system to work with, be it for your private life to understand what's going on in your family, with your children as well. If you can read their chakras, it's absolutely empowering to see what they're holding on to, or for your, partner as well, but also in business, in career. So there's so much information, and health, of course, as well. So let's dive into this. Root chakra. So that's the root chakra. She is, or he, for us, she, based on the base of the spine. So the key words really here is all about physical identity, right? It's your foundation. It's your survival instinct as well. It's about feeling stable, grounded. It's like you belong somewhere, either to a location, or if this is about relationships, you feel the belonging to somebody else. Self-preservation as well. And the element here is obviously element of earth, is the one chakra that is closest connected to the earth, which is why when we do rooting exercises, grounding exercises, it always goes via the root chakra. And when it's balanced, we feel safe and grounded, rooted. We feel we belong. We feel like all our basic needs are met, be it our financials, we have shelter, we have a beautiful home, we feel quite abundant, we have enough food, we are happy to be alive, we feel connected to our physical body and our human experience. Now I put this one down there because especially when we turn towards spirituality or the higher dimensions, some people lose themselves a little bit up there, and then it's all like this crown chakra experience. But then they lose connection to their body, they lose connection to the reality down here. So it's so important to stay grounded and rooted. So on the other hand, when it's underbalanced, so every chakra can be either underbalanced or overbalanced as well. And if it's underbalanced, people would generally feel anxious, fearful, very unsure. They would be struggling financially or just being fearful around money, even if they have enough. So there's, lots of people who actually have enough, but they always perceive, or they're scared of losing it, or that it's still not enough. So they obsess around money, or they control how they spend it or how others spend it. Now you heard of people who might be stingy. That's a clear root chakra symptom. As I said, you might not feel so connected to your body. And some people then also have lots of suspicions around other people and their motives, and they just, have trust issues in general. And also they feel they might not be able to rely on themselves as much. So that's when it's underbalanced. When it's overbalanced, people can be perceived as greedy or materialistic, even shallow. It's those that just keep talking about money, 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 and shopping and materialistic things. Also, people might be hoarding things, accumulating all sorts of clutter everywhere, letting nothing go. Workaholism as well, it's a strong symbol for this chakra. Having an overly cynical view about people in this world, and also excessive anger or short temper in general that makes people feel stuck. So let me just quickly check on my comments. Hello, few new comments. Okay, great. I'll just be checking occasionally. If you have questions, just pop them down so I can see them. Great. Okay, so in terms of health or how symptoms might show up if this chakra is underbalanced, overbalanced, generally it's lower back pain, right? That's the location of the base chakra. It's the lower back. So if you have lots of lower back issues or know people who do have, it might be because their root chakra is not very much balanced at all. Digestive issues as well, hip pain, and then ovarian cysts, for example, or feeling lethargic, energetically drained, problems in the colon, bladder infections, cramps, hemorrhoids, eating disorders, feeling disconnected, unhealthy boundaries. Can be also sexual disorders, right? Frigidity or impotence, depression, panic attacks, anxiety, paranoia. These could all be symptoms from a unbalanced root chakra. And there's always powerful affirmations one can use once one becomes aware of, our root chakra, for example, is unbalanced. What can we do? So there's a whole lot we can do in energy healing, yoga, but also affirmations are very powerful. So there's so many affirmations online. You can Google them and just pick one that is really good. This one I wrote for my book that I just posted here. But there's all sorts of affirmations, and you can even write your own to empower your own root chakra and just repeat it like a mantra 3 times per day, for example. So that's one of the things you can do to connect to your root chakra. And I will talk a little bit about etheric quartz or energy quartz, and then I will take 1 or 2 of you to give some psychic guidance on your root chakra. So etheric quartz, some of you might have heard about them, are energy quartz, and they can link you to another person. It can be a partner, it can be a parent, it can be any person with whom you have a sort of dysfunctional relationship. Okay, so for the base chakra or the root chakra, if you're connected there with somebody, there very quickly can be a sort of financial dependence, especially if it's your partner, right? Or you feel like your partner is the only one who can make you feel safe. And then it's this rescuer and victim scenario very quickly. And that's when people are connected via the root chakra. And as you see here on this picture, maybe at the root chakra level, it says, take care of me. So there's always one who wants to be taken care of, and the other one, it's always, of course, 2 people involved in this, right? And the other one feels like they have to be the rescuer, the fixer, the healer, and both are toxic that way. And once this cord is there, you will energetically be drained because, first of all, if you're an empath, if you're highly sensitive, you will be feeling all the emotions that the other person is feeling, and vice versa. So if you are anxious, your partner or the other person will feel anxious, and at some point you don't even know who is feeling what you are carrying or what the other person is transmitting. It's a whole mess. And most of the times people are not aware that they have cords, and so they are constantly drained, anxious, or whatever other emotion the other person is feeling. So for the navel chakra, that we will also discuss in more detail in a bit, that's our center that has to do with sexuality, sensuality, creativity. And there can, you see at this navel chakra level, it says, have sex with me. So it could be that one person is sexually dependent, or there is a sex addiction, or that there is sexual trauma that is being triggered in particularly the woman, if she had sexual abuse, sexual harassment in this life or in past lives. I had lots of female clients who had abusive past lives, but that it got triggered with their partner because of this past life connection. And then all this sexual trauma comes up in form of not enjoying sexual relations at all. Emotional manipulation as well, if there's a cord, or temper tantrums, and that's a whole mess as well. If you have a cord there, you, as you see, it will be dragging your energy down. And all of this will mean it's so much harder for you to co-create or manifest your own goals because your partner's or the other person's energy is always interfering. And dysfunctional relationships, once you have them, they are so draining. So it will mean that whatever you wish to co-create into existence, whether it's a better love life or better job or a successful business, this is very important to clear first. All right, let me just see. Okay, before I jump to the navel chakra, I will give a few readings for somebody's root chakra. So are there any volunteers who would like a reading for their root chakra? Please let me know in the comments, giving me permission. Okay, there's a few. I will check with my pendulum. And let me just actually come out here. Hope everybody can see me again. Okay, so we have permission. I will ask my pendulum. Who is gonna be the person? Pendulum always chooses the one that has an intriguing case study so everybody can learn from it, okay? So let's see. Sandrine, Pendulum says yes. Can you specify, Sandrine, if maybe you already did up, but I missed it. Do you want me to focus on love life, on career, business, health? Let me know so I can give better guidance. So, and while I wait for her to comment, there's not just the quartz that can be stuck in those chakras. There is, as I said, the emotions, trapped emotions or repressed emotions that can be in any chakra, not just root or navel, but it can be stuck. There can be womb memories, negative womb memories or birth memories. There can be past lives and karma, as I was already hinting at it with the traumatic past in terms of sexual abuse. There can be ancestral baggage. Sandrine wants love life, attracting the right person. Awesome. So I will zone into your root chakra, Sandrine, and I will see what comes up. So I will just close my eyes. 1 minute. Okay, they're asking me to use my pendulum and my list over here. So just give me a moment. Okay, there's actually a past life coming up. So, okay, got it. I will just close my eyes and see what kind of past life is in your root. Okay, it's not that there's something blocked as such or something stuck. It's more of a positive message here, actually. It's around you're going to meet like an absolute soulmate. They're showing me it was the first person you have ever been with while incarnated here on Earth. So you have many, many, many lifetimes together. So it's going to be very strong. the emotions are going to be very, very strong. That's why probably it took a long time to get ready for this person. And why, you know, some people have to go heal themselves for a long time, sometimes years, before they can meet that right person, because otherwise it's very tough to meet soulmates because they trigger us so much. So they're showing me, yeah, it's the initial person you ever met on this planet here. Yeah, but you both just look happy. I see you both smiling, so it's just really a matter of divine timing now, so that both of you are absolutely ready. Yeah, and because it's the root chakra, it's this sense of belonging that I was talking about. The sense of belonging will be super, super strong, which is why it was so important for you to work on all your chakras, but also the root. Yeah, because you will literally feel like, wow, you know, this is so strong. We belong to each other. So, oh, somebody says they see my frozen screen. Is it still frozen, or can you see me well now? No, okay, not frozen. Good. Okay, I will choose another person now, as also for the root. Lynn, I think you gave me permission as well. I'm just gonna go down the comments to see what you specified. Love, health, business. Let's see. You were going to say health, but I think you said something before, right? Finding the right person. So which one, my dear? Finding, okay, pick one, the right person, love or health person. Okay, let's see. So I'm just gonna close my eyes. Okay, so it's funny, they're showing me how there's energetic links to a whole lot of different people. I assume it's clients or friends, but like globally. So you're at the moment reaching out quite strongly. Yeah, I feel it's globally, it's not just locally, because all these lines are going everywhere. And so they're showing me your energy is just spreading everywhere at the moment. And so here the message is to bring it all back. Bring it back to yourself, to your root chakra, because somehow this is where it's all departing from. Let me see what else they show me. Yeah, whenever you give your energy, your whatever, maybe it's your work, when you give advice or guidance and you connect to clients or potential clients, or you connect with friends online or offline, or with anybody really, make sure you always bring back your energy at the end of the day. Just call it back, call back all the energy and wherever it went, and have it flow back into your root chakra. So let's see what else they show me. Yeah, it's this energy of just overgiving somehow, you see? Overgiving, overgiving, overgiving. So always bring it back, because it's draining you at the root chakra level, meaning your energy won't be high enough to meet that right person who has that high energy too. So yeah, make sure it's always everything with you. Does that make sense? That's the one thing that came up for you. I will just take my pendulum, make sure there's nothing else. Okay, there's also a preconception memory for you, Lynn, which is I was scared that I wouldn't be loved. So that was on a soul level before you even incarnated here. But you had already chosen your family. You had chosen, what country you would be born in, your family situation. And as a soul, you knew, oh my God, it might be tough. So you were scared not to be loved, be it by your family or, by your significant others that you would date in your life. So this is based on lots of other experiences you had in past lives where you felt rejected or abandoned. And so you came with this original fear of separation. And that is in your root chakra. It's like this primordial fear of separation or of being abandoned, rejected, and not being enough, not belonging to anybody. So make sure you send some healing energies to your root to release that, because that will be important to attract the right person. Let's see what you wrote. I'm currently working with women in reconnecting to their body on a global group. Oh, so good. That's so funny. Reconnecting to their body, that's like so strongly also the root chakra, right? So that's why you're linking out from your root chakra to everybody. It's almost like you're sustaining them. It's like you're giving too much of your own energy to them because you really want this to work, probably. So just make sure you bring it back at the end of the day during this program. Makes sense? Awesome. On 3 chakras you're working. Yeah. Wow. Feel free to drop the link below. I don't know if it's too late to sign up, but maybe some people are interested here. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I will go now to the navel and give readings there as well, of course. And for that, I need my slides back. So 1 second. Ta-da! Lynn is saying she has been tired lately, so would love to reconnect to my root. Yes, do that. Okay. This we covered, so we go now to navel. Navel chakra. So the keywords here: emotional identity, as I said, also creativity, sexuality. Creativity, sexuality is all the same energy. So if you block one, the other ones get blocked too. It's also about intimacy, sense of pleasure, and procreating, of course. So it's just below your belly button, and the element is water. So when it's balanced, you feel sexually fulfilled, you feel sensual, present in your body, feeling well in your skin, you feel connected to your feelings, you're able to express your emotions in a healthy way, you feel creative, or you enjoy expressing yourself creatively. You feel intimate in all your relationships, not just romantic, but in general, right? You enjoy life, you feel passionate about people, your projects, career, business, mostly optimistic, right? I mean, of course, we are all women, we go through cycles, but if your navel is balanced, you feel overly or mostly optimistic. So if we continue to talk about what happens when it's underbalanced, I discussed this already a little bit before, but that's all the sexual trauma that I was talking about that can come from this life or from past lives. So frigidity, impotence, the inability to just enjoy being in your body and enjoying sexual relations, feeling emotionally disconnected from yourself or others, tendencies to isolate yourself, feeling creatively blocked, and then also addictions happen a lot. Like anybody who is addicted to shopping, sex, food, alcohol, anything really, drugs, and then escaping basically. And that can also include workaholism as a form of escaping what's really going on. So those are some of the symptoms. When it's overbalanced, again, there can be addictions, anything that just brings pleasure, but also obesity. It's like literally you're eating your emotions, you're repressing your emotions. So people who repress and eat their emotions, that would be a navel chakra issue. There's also the tendency to be emotionally manipulative, And there's just a whole lot of confusion and overwhelm, of course, because there's so an overwhelm of emotions, tantrums, etc. And also the opposite of frigidity, of course, being sexually impulsive or the libido working on overdrive. That's all part of the navel chakra when it's overbalanced. In terms of physical symptoms, back pain, constipation, candida, urinary kidney infections, any sort of gynecological problems, infertility, eating disorders, but also leg and feet problems due to cramps. But there can also be a root chakra issue. So both. Those are a few of the things that can happen physically for your health. And affirmation, again, one that I like to use is, as a sensual woman, I feel no shame or guilt around my sexuality, but I celebrate it. I value creative expression and embrace my life with passion and joy. I allow my emotions to flow through me in a healthy way by giving them ample of room for expression. My senses are alive and connected. Okay, let's see what comes. Yes, great. So that's a bit about the navel chakra. So I will find myself coming back here to give a reading. Where am I here? Okay, who is up for sacral chakra or navel chakra? Let's see what Pendulum says. Pendulum is all excited. Cecilia. Cecilia, my dear, let's see. Would you like to specify if it's love related, health, business, finances, career? Then I can give you better advice. Business, awesome. So just in general for everybody, because I know a few of you have a business here or a career as well. Since the navel chakra is all about intimacy, relationships, emotions, it's so important for business as well, right? Because we build relationships with clients or with other people who we want to support or who support us. Collaboration, like all this synergy energy, right, comes from our navel chakra. Creativity to, create something new offers, new programs. So it's very, very important that this chakra is well for business. So let's see what's coming up for you, Cecilia, in business. I'll just close my eyes. There is one karmic relationship they're showing me, and like a very heavy karmic cord that is draining your energy, and that is in the way of you creating an amazing business life. I'm sure it's already good, but to get even higher, they're showing me it's in your highest interest to clear this karma or this unfinished business between you and somebody else. So I don't know if you are in a relationship, if it's a partner you have currently, or if it's an ex relationship, or even with a parent. Let me see. No, it's not a parent. It's a romantic relationship from past or present that hasn't been cleared yet. You see the unfinished business between you. And I will just close my eyes and see what is coming up with this past life. Give me one moment. Oh, okay. It's not a nice past life, and it's something, what I was already discussing about sexual traumas from past lives. You were married to this guy who was sexually abusive, not just to you, but even other people while he was married to you. Almost like voyeuristic, and now, how do you call it? When people just, open their trousers and show you what they have. what you call it in English, exhibitionistic, I think. Yeah, he was that. Um, so definitely he had a sexual block in some way or another, and you suffered because of that. So that's all navel chakra related. And so you're bringing this, as a past life memory into this life, and it's interfering with your business. Probably because then, you could have much more creativity. You could build even stronger relationships, be more intimate in a way with your clients or partners. Um, so think about who this person could be, whether it's an ex or, a current romantic interest. Sometimes people know the name instinctively. It just comes up very quickly. They know who it is. Let's see. Let's see if Cecilia, let me know if that makes sense, Cecilia, in the comments. But that's a powerful case study for anybody here who has a business or career, to see how past life memories can interfere with your ability to, be creative in your career or your business, or to have stronger relationships. So let's see. Who else wants a navel chakra? Oh, sorry. Cecilia is asking, how do I go about clearing that? Yes, so there's energy healing or past life regression. Some people don't like to see it for themselves, so they don't like seeing it. But for example, I, as a healer or past life regression therapist, can see those visions and also, clear it from your system and make sure that this karmic lesson is learned and let go of. So there's no karmic cord between you and this other person. So does that make sense? Energy healing for sure. There's also the Hawaiian prayer called Ho'oponopono. It's a funny name, but it's very effective. Okay, let's see. Who else wants? Georgita, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Georgita, navel chakra. Can you specify what field, in case I missed it before? Yeah, I can't see it, so I'll just wait for Georgita to reply. Money. Awesome. So let me just close my eyes quickly. Okay, the first thing they're showing me is like you're a child of the universe. Have you heard of indigos, Georgetta? They're showing me you are an indigo by nature, indigo child. Yes, pendulum is confirming. So being an indigo, you came probably with a psychic gift. You came with an abundance normally of energy, but indigos have also to learn how to obviously keep their chakras balanced. They are also quite rebels, indigos. They always rebel, always. And sometimes that can block, when there's too much rebelling and not processing enough, that can block the flow of abundance, including financials, right? So as an indigo, you always have to be connected to the universe, but also the earth in equal measures. Okay, 50% upwards, 50% to the earth, to reach that equilibrium, because that's where is your power then. And to reach that equilibrium, as for everybody here, we have to be based in our heart chakras. So you just have to go with the flow, because that's your nature. Your nature is to be abundant and creative and psychic, intuitive, all of that, empathic, right? Very, very sensitive. You can feel other people's emotions. So you need to learn how to set really strong boundaries so you don't get overwhelmed. So yeah, universe is just saying you have to go with the flow and be who you actually came here to be. Yeah. Does that make sense, Georgetta? Have you heard of indigos? It seems like great to know it. Maybe you did. Yeah, my fellow rebels. Yeah, indigos are little rebels, which is good. Awesome. That's great. So let me just pick up my slide. Where is it? Here. Okay, that we covered. So just a few minutes on how you can work with me if you want to work with me one-on-one. I meet with you online via Zoom, and I give psychic chakra readings like this, but much more in depth. So I will go through every chakra, and every chakra has many different layers of information. So now I just zoned into one, but there will be many, many different messages for each chakra. So if you book this, it will be only 149 instead of 199. Actually, let me see if I can drop. Oh yeah, there it is. There should be a link to help you book this now in the comments. Or if you prefer a group program, I'm very excited. This is coming up November 4th. It's a group program to take you through all your chakras and to teach you how to do what I'm doing now, to visualize what's going on, to see what's happening, to find the chords that I was talking about, to know if there's any past lives stuck in your chakras or ancestral information. You will meet a spirit guide that is responsible to teach you what's going on with your chakras. You will also learn how to put the tarot cards to get information about your chakras. So there's a whole lot going on. It's over 4 weeks, every Monday, and every Monday evening here in Europe. And if you are interested in this, I will also drop the link. 1 second. Or if you know anybody who could need this, feel free to pass it on. I would love to have some of you there. Some of you already signed up. I know that, so I'm excited. Voila, I think the link is here. So wait 1 second. And if you're not yet connected to me somewhere, I am on Facebook, Abundant Chicks by Lais Stefan, or my Facebook group, Abundant Chicks. My website is abundantchicks.com. You can also email me at lais@abundantchicks.com. And voila, where am I here? I will give one more reading now for somebody. So let's see who is available. Let's see what Pendulum says. Wait, I cannot see even who's still here. Just give me one moment. Sandy, are you still here? Sorry, I lost my... Sandy's still there, great. Sandy, what would you like me to focus on? I think you specified love, finding somebody, right? Okay, awesome. So I will just close my eyes, Sandy, and see what's going on. And I'll see which chakra comes up there, navel or root. So give me one moment. So they're showing me lots of physical violence, my dear. It might be ancestral baggage that you're carrying, where people were really physically abusive in your ancestral lines. Can also be past lives where you went through they're showing me you went through a number of physically abusive past lives. So your body really got harmed. What else do they show me? So it's this root chakra thing of not feeling safe enough in your body. It's like, the fight or flight that we get into when, we quickly get anxious or really panicky. We don't trust that we are safe and secure. And this might just be subconsciously, right? I don't know that consciously you don't feel so secure, but let me know if that makes any sense. It's just your body is just so programmed with physical abuse that it quickly, well, it just, frightened very quickly. You're saying very true. I get anxious easily. Yes. So for you, the most empowering thing to find that significant other is to clear past life trauma, ancestral trauma. Maybe you even heard of ancestors or any physical abuse, but sometimes it also stays as a secret in the families, right? Nobody likes to talk about that. To make sure you clear physical abuse from your whole awareness, subconscious and unconscious mind. You're also an empath. Oh, yeah. So you would feel a lot, right? And especially when other women go through physical abuse, it might really trigger you then, and you feel really protective over them, and you like, want to give you all to get them out of that situation. So if that not happened yet, it might happen. So just be aware of that you might react really strongly when you hear about that. Even if it's in the news or, when kids get physically abused, you might just really feel lots of empathy around that. So yeah, you need to feel really secure and stable in your body to manifest that amazing person. Yeah, so for you, root chakra, it's really the foundation here. The foundation is to feel secure in your body, that nothing is happening to you. Yes, my dear. So make sure you spend some time clearing your beautiful root chakra from all these sad memories. Okay, let's see. Sandrine is saying impatient to work on chakra. Yeah, I think Sandrine, you were the first one to sign up actually. So I can't wait for the workshop either. You're welcome, Sandy. Okay, my dears, I think I will have to go now. Well, thank you so much. That was fun. You will find me in my group. I do this kind of stuff also in my group. Today, I wanted to go a little bit deeper into the chakras, explain a little bit more. That's why it was a webinar style. Let me know if you have any questions that I can answer before we go. Lynn is asking, the early bird was October 13th, so it's now 249. Yes, it's now already 249, but people can pay in installments as well. So if that helps, people can pay in 2 months or even 3 months. I think someone here signed up with 3 installments. That's possible. Let's see. Give it a few more moments. Okay, I see Lynn's message. Her group is secret. Okay, so if anybody's interested to join Lynn's group, send her an email. She put it there in the comments because that sounded interesting, her program, didn't it? Wow, okay. Oh, and you can find her on Facebook, Lynn Satori. Awesome. Well, ladies, I'll let you go now. Enjoy your evening or wherever you're based, your day, I don't know. And I shall see you in my Facebook group, I hope, or in my programs, or my Facebook page. Somewhere you will find me. So, lots of love from me. Enjoy I like those emojis. Okay, my dears. Bye bye.